What's up, guys? Today I'm going to put you through a workout you can do with a resistance band, preferably one with a door attachment. We're going to start the workout by putting the attachment midway through the door, just like this. Make sure that door is closed on it so that you don't fall or anything, and we'll get started in just a second. So the first exercise we're going to do is rows. So you're going to be pulling back just like this. I'll get sideways so you can see it better. Both arms going forward, both arms going back, just like this. Slight squat, slight bend in the knees. And this is just for time, so just do as many reps as you can. We're going to do 3 workouts, and we're going to do them 2 times through, and then we'll move on to another set where I'm going to adjust where the band is on the door, sorry. Remember, just nice and slow. Make sure you're activating your back. You might feel it in the arms a little bit. Just keep moving. And perfect. We're going to flip around now. You got a little break. You're going to flip this way, and we're going to be doing chest presses. So in a second, you got 3 seconds. You're going to put 1 foot forward. Do 1, 2, 3, other foot forward. 1, 2, 3, back and forth just like that. You can go a little bit slower than I am, or you can keep this pace. I might slow it down just a little bit. I got a little excited. If it's getting too hard, you can step back a little bit to take away some resistance. All right. The next exercise we're going to be doing is called a Blvd press. It's going to be a sideways press. We're going to do all of one side first, and then we'll turn and do the other side right after. So what you're going to do, just like this, sideways, holding the bands, forward, back, forward, back. And what you're doing is resisting the urge to rotate in, so you just stay just like this, keeping that core engaged. If that's too hard, you can bring it in just a tad. And perfect. We're going to turn right around and we're going to be doing it the other way. We're going to about 15 seconds. And go ahead and start. And you might have a weaker side, so you might have to come in just a little bit. Yeah, just keep it moving. If you have to stop and take a break for a second, you can. About 10 seconds left. Perfect. All right, in a second, we're going to start right over. This is going to be the second time through on this stuff. We're going to be doing the rows, the chest press, and then the Blvd press once again. And then we're going to adjust the door stopper and do another set of workouts. So back just like this, doing the rows. Keeping that chest up, shoulders back. 3 seconds. And good. Turning right around, and we're gonna be doing a chest press in a second. Remember this one, you press 3 times and then you switch the leg, alternating until the 45 seconds is up. So, all right. "15 seconds left. And perfect. All right, back to those pallet presses, and you can start on the second side this time to even out kind of. Use a little bit more strength on this side. All right. Go back, or out and back in, just like this. Remember, you're fighting the urge to rotate in, and just do as many reps as you can, nice and slow. No need to rush it. Five seconds. Perfect. What's cool about this is you can kind of use the same band the whole time. Depending on how far you step away from the door, it'll be more or less resistance. So you don't have to switch around too many bands. All right, other side. Remember, after this one, we're switching the door attachment. We're gonna go to the top of the door, and I'll show you what we're doing. And perfect. All right, guys, what you're gonna do is you're gonna switch the attachment to the top of the door up here. Shut it, make sure that attachment's nice and tight. What you're gonna do, down just like this, you're gonna be pulling here and come back up like this. I'll come over here to kind of show you from this angle. You come up, pull down, and if this is too easy, you can hold midway on the band just like this and do pull downs. We're gonna move back over here. This is kind of like a lat pull down or a pull up. All right, the next one you're gonna be doing is tricep extensions. All right, same idea. You can hold on the band instead of the handles. You're gonna be going just like this, extending at the triceps. And perfect. All right, and the third thing you're gonna be doing is face pulls. So this is gonna be the same thing as the chest press, where you're gonna be switching feet. So pulling up towards your face just like this. Set of 3, switch the leg. This is where it's very important to make sure that the door was shut properly on the band so it doesn't let loose and hit you in the face. All right, guys, back to the beginning with the lat pull downs. Again, I'll probably go off this way so you guys can get a better angle of the side. So just like this, pulling down. All right, to the tricep extensions. I'm going to take a second. All right, tricep extensions. All right, last exercise of this attachment on the door. We're gonna be doing those face pulls again. Almost done. All right, remember, sets of 3. Perfect. All right, guys. The last setup is the easiest. You can kind of get rid of the door stopper if you have time. Hopefully I have time. Yep, got rid of it. All right. So we're gonna be doing shoulder presses. So you're gonna be here, pressing overhead, come back down. I'm gonna back up for a little bit more view for you guys. The closer your feet are together, the easier it's going to be. The further your stance is apart, the more difficult. Perfect. The next one we're going to do is curls. So again, this one's probably better if you separate it, your feet, so that you can get a little bit more resistance on the curls. And go ahead, both arms up, both arms back down, just like that. Make sure they're even. And if you have multiple bands and you feel like you want to switch to another one and it's easy enough, go ahead. Some of these have built-in attachments like mine do, so I'm just going to stick to this one. And perfect. The third one of this round is lateral raises to front raises. I'll show you what that looks like in about 5 seconds. All right, out to the sides and then forward, back and forth like this. If you need to make it a little easier, go 1 foot, depending on how heavy the bands are. And remember which leg you did, because the next one, if you're going to do 1 foot forward, I would suggest having the other leg be there next. All right. About 10 seconds. Last time on the shoulder presses. You guys are doing great. This is a good workout. Yeah. All right, to the shoulder presses. "15 seconds, guys. Keep that chest up, shoulders back. One more. There you go. All right. So back to the curls. Go. About 10 seconds left. And good. All right, remember which leg you had the resistance band on before. Try to remember and do the opposite this time for the lateral raises and front raises. All right, guys. Oh, back and forth. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys did great. Please like, subscribe, and comment below another video idea you want me to do. And I'll see you next week. Peace.